And welcome to Paranormal XL podcast. Oh my gosh, you guys are never going to believe who stopped in the shop today.
Chicks and Spirits.
Yay, they're
Heather,
here.
I'm Heather.
Callie.
I'm Denise.
Yay. And you guys are on your way somewhere, right?
Yeah, we're headed to the Jackson. Well, it's in Jackson, but it's the old Hackett Car Museum. So, yeah, we're going to investigate that. So, super excited. It has all the old cars and trolleys and stuff like that in there. So, and we've been told it also has a shadow person. So, we're looking forward to that.
Awesome.
A pretty big show.
Really?
So I'm hoping.
Okay,
We'll
awesome.
see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neat.
We're sitting in her shop, and I'm sorry if I sound distracted. There is so much cool stuff here. I just really want to
Oh, wow. I'm going to
shop.
turn this one into a commercial.
So much cool stuff.
Yeah, we just want to go shopping.
I just want to shop.
They really do. We had to
That's all I
wrangle these girls up
Yes.
to get over here to record something just real quick.
She drew me in with wine, so it was really easy to get me over here by the mic.
Yeah. So if that's all you guys need me for,
She will be shopping.
I can make you shop.
This is great. I'm so happy that you guys stopped on your way over to Jackson because you guys are out of,
Metro Detroit area.
okay, Metro Detroit area.
Yeah.
Usually people always say Flint, and I'm like, Detroit area? Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
like, okay.
It's just easier to say Metro Detroit. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd say Roseville, but everyone's going to be like, what is that?
Right.
Yeah, we're from the
We're from the D.
That's right. That is funny. She's all like, yeah, what they said.
I'm from the country, y'all.
So, yeah,
I'm
that's
from the
right.
D, but that's all right. I'll roll with these two.
East Side for life.
Now, I was actually just on your guys' radio show.
Yes.
You guys want to talk about that just for a second, where they can listen and stuff like that?
Yeah, our podcast is called Stay Spooky with Chicks and Spirits. It is a live, sorry, I'm drinking wine, everybody. It's a live podcast that runs on Monday nights. And yeah, so we do that. It's a time change actually just happened. So it's going to run from 7 to 9 now. So,
Okay.
But yeah, we love it. We love the guests. We loved having you on there. So
Yes.
super
Awesome.
fun. Yeah.
super
so
fun.
I just love how we met. Like, it was
I know.
a freak incident. Like, it was just absolutely crazy to me. And then I've been so excited to see your face again.
I know. We haven't
And-
seen each other since, have
I
we?
know,
No.
but we communicate.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our communication is strong. So
And that's
we'll
what you
go with
need.
that.
Just
Yeah.
It's Facebook and
Yes.
Instagram. We were
Yeah,
Instagramming, and that's when I suggested that one wine to you a long time ago, the Sweet Bench.
Yes. I actually almost grabbed that today.
How much you loved it. I always
It was
tell people.
good. It was
see?
good.
This was good.
I did because I was like, am I feeling light
But this
today?
is a good
so I was
wine.
like, I usually go by the pictures. I'm not even gonna lie.
The pictures.
Right.
That
It
looks
got
cool.
a pretty picture. Yeah,
I
I'm
want to
like,
drink
well,
it.
that's a pretty picture, not like
Yeah.
oh man, that looks so evil. It looks awesome. I'm gonna drink that.
Right.
But I was like, I'm feeling kind of light today, so we'll go with this route. So yeah,
We're bringing that out in you today.
yeah.
Yeah, she's missed one kind of. I have to take a sip. Try that one.
I just drink whatever's cheap. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, as long as she likes the taste, it doesn't matter. the
Yeah.
price.
Yep. Exactly.
I mean, it could be $5 if she likes it. She likes it.
Have you ever tried the? I think what is it called? White Owl or whatever from Aldi's?
No.
Their Moscato. It's $2.50 a bottle.
Oh,
I bought it by
really?
the case one time. Yeah.
Wow,
Wow.
that's not
Because
bad.
I went to a house party and they served that and I was like, oh wow, where do you get this? I got it at Aldi's. And I was like, okay, well, $2.49. She's like, I got it for $2.49 a bottle. I was like, you are shitting me.
That's
like
crazy.
I was like,
Wow.
what? How can I not be an alcoholic? Like,
Yeah.
I would be white girl wasted every day.
Yeah.
$2.50?
Yeah,
Like what?
yeah.
It's
Like,
cheaper
maybe
than a
you
Happy
should've
Meal.
told her that.
yeah.
We're gonna
Exactly.
I'm gonna get to
Got a
the
cute
house
little
and she's
owl
gonna
on
be
it.
Like two bottles in.
easy to
Definitely
do.
try it for a cheap, like extremely cheap wine.
Uh-huh.
It's
And
decent.
good.
Yeah,
Moscato, you really
decent.
can't go wrong with Moscatos.
you really
know?
can't, and that's why if I've never
So
had
we
it, I
have
will
this
go
other
that
member.
route.
Her name is Denise. I'm gonna go shop a little bit and let Denise take over.
You can make meat.
There we go.
I'm the
Sit
shy
down,
one, she
Denise.
says.
This is how cool the shop is, everybody. You need to come up here. So, because you know Kelly, she loves to talk, and she actually walked away. So that's kind of a big deal right now.
I love it. Absolutely love it. So how long now are you the leader?
Yeah.
She's I don't know how else
She's
to
the
put it.
founder of Sub Pat.
Okay.
I am the founder of Chicks and Spirits. I just don't like put it out there like that.
No, I get it. You want to be humble about it.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah, she
So-
has a
completely
hard
understand.
time with that.
Yep. I did too with the crew when we would travel to do different events and
Yeah.
stuff. they'd come up, hey boss, what do you want me to do? Hey boss. And I'm like, what? I was like, no, we're all in charge here, just in charge of different things. It's like we all know what to do. But I'm like, go get me a coffee. No, I'm just kidding. Coffee? Right. Who am I kidding? Go get me that box of wine over there. That's what I really mean.
So that's what I want.
You know what I like.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
So how long you guys been at this then?
Well, as a team, not even 2 years yet. So 2 years, it'll be 2 years in February.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's not, we're
awesome,
fairly new, you know, but we've been, like me and Kelly used to run around the woods and everything like that and kind of investigate on our own.
Yes.
And me and her have always had like, every time she comes over, it's ghost story time, and we scare each other. And,
for sure.
You know, I don't know, I think she scares me more than I scare her. But I don't know, I think it goes both ways. It depends on who's telling that night. So, but we have interesting times. And then I just one day was like, you know, I wanted to get a few girls together because, you know, the bar scene is just old.
Yeah.
I'm old.
Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't have the energy for that.
And I'm just spooky all the time. And I'm like, you know, this is cool. Let's just do it. So I kind of got a chat together with a couple friends, and we started location, and then we just went out there. We had fun. And I'm like, I want to do this all the time, but I want like to bring more women together and more things. And the group has moved and grew. Evolved, and you know, people have come and gone, but
that's
you
how
know,
it's
the
go.
basis of it is still basically the same. You know, just a group of women out, you know, having a good time
together,
and finding what we can find on the unknown. So
doing something all together, having the same
passions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For sure.
Enjoy it
for ghosts and paranormal.
Yeah, and having fun.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, what else are you gonna do with that?
Exactly.
So how many members do you have?
Right now, I think we're at about 8 members.
Okay. Okay.
You know, we were up to 11 at one point, and now I think we're down to 8. I'd have to count them all out. So
okay, right.
But like I said, it changes.
Oh, for sure, because you got the ones that can't make it and stuff like that, and that's one reason why I kind of stepped back from it, so I could focus on this.
Yeah.
The shop and stuff, because I just absolutely love being here. I love everything about it. It's great, but I couldn't do the time with it, with having what? Yeah. And hello, Bonnie. Yes. Stepping back, and that's Josh and Julie that you met. They were part of PXL. But now, with doing this and doing the podcast, I wanted to jump right back into that. It's hard, because at one time, I think we had almost 10 members, and I'm like, okay, first of all, I can't keep track of all you guys.
No, it's hard.
Second of all, when we got to go to these locations, so-and-so can't make it, so-and-so, and I can't. I was like, oh my God, very overwhelmed with trying to maneuver something. So we ended up not being able to do much. And I'd go by myself, or I'd pick one or two of the members that could go, and they'd go with me. But then I felt bad. I'm like, I don't want to be in charge of this no more. And I always carry my equipment when Mama Mary and I are out and stuff like that. Being able to just be like, oh, that looks like a really cool, like, cemetery. It looks old as shit. Let's stop there, you know, and not have anybody be like, oh, well, they went here.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
100%.
That type of thing. So now I can take it back to where it first started, where it was strictly for the podcast.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy for them. They're both, or all of them are growing. It was from the original crew. It's Amanda, Josh, and Julie that left. And you met Amanda with me.
Yes.
And then they are Dust to Dawn now. But we will still collaborate and stuff, like if we get invited to do bigger things and stuff like that. But do we have this?
Yeah. Yeah, but and that's, you know, how it is. People come and go, and a lot of people can't do things, and sometimes it's like, okay, you know, it gets really hard to just, and sometimes you end up being almost like the bad guy in it, and you don't want to be like that.
Where you want it to go.
Yes, and it's like, this is the direction that we have, this is the path we want to go, but not everybody, you know, you're gonna have all these personalities, and a lot of times they don't link up. So after a while you realize like they just didn't up, and
that's okay.
Me, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I wish everybody the best. You know what I mean? And I you know, have no you know,
that's why I love watching
towards anybody.
The crew that I had grow. Like our very first meeting, that's one of the first things I said. I said, someday I hope that you all branch out and have your own groups, and we all can collaborate and go to these different locations, and we can cover different parts and stuff like that. And that's exactly what I wanted, because not one of us knew what the hell we were doing. It was one of those things, like I said, a creepy building, or a cool looking cemetery. Let's stop there. We didn't know what the hell we were doing. So
Gotta
let's
learn together.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was going to say is, all right, let's learn together and then go our separate ways. Now they are doing some awesome things now going out by them, and that is awesome. And I'm,
We have
I
one
haven't-
team member that, she left our team and she created her own team.
Mhm.
And she's doing great. And
that's
that's,
awesome. You
and,
can't want
and-
anything more.
Yeah, and I love seeing her, and I support her and everything like that. And I want to see her happy. I mean, not
for
everybody
sure.
leaves with a smiling face, but if you get a
Exactly.
couple that do, that's good. But, at the end of the day, we're just a couple, we're just a group of, like I said, I like the basics. I like to be able to, pull into it, because that's where we basically, I love cemeteries. I think they're beautiful.
They are beautiful.
I love it. And some people are really like iffy about you going to cemeteries, and it's like,
Yes,
I mean,
I
we
love
met in a
having that.
cemetery. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like-
yeah. Having that conversation with people about the cemetery thing is amazing because they don't understand. They're like, why would you go there? Why would they be haunted? My theory on them being haunted, the ones that are or known to be, would be because that's the last place somebody saw their family all together. Like when they don't realize that they had crossed over, they died tragically in an accident or a fire or something, and they're trying to figure out
Right.
they're in limbo.
That's a
You
good
know,
theory.
accumulative energy.
Mhm. Yeah, and it's everybody that they love. So why wouldn't they go back? It's the last time. And they're probably like, oh, who died? Oh,
Right.
oh shit, it was me.
Plus, I feel like spirits are drawn. So it's
Yeah.
still land, and it's land that has developed or whatever, and that's the purpose. So are used to gathering there, and who knows what's there. And I just find beauty in this.
Oh my gosh,
Everything
yeah.
about that. And
Each stone, that name that's on that stone has a story. They had a life, so
Yes.
that means they had a story. I would love to know that story. Like, some of them are just amazing. Who is making that racket?
It's too bad you couldn't have like pamphlets on the headstone that you pull.
yeah,
out.
and would tell
That
like
kinda
their
tell,
story.
like what
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
there's
person's
just-
life.
I love some of the old ones. If you ladies had more time, I would totally take you to Stryker Cemetery. So next time you guys are down this way, let me know.
Yeah.
It's between Hastings and Nashville.
Yeah, 'cause I love, and my theory is on some, because I've had multiple pass away, and I'm always visiting their stones.
Oh,
and
yeah.
going to their graves, and I feel like a lot of people, you bury somebody, and then a lot of people just don't go back.
Exactly.
And we're going
You
to
lose their
these,
memory.
we're going to these cemeteries. We're cleaning off the stones. We're speaking the person's name.
Oh, you
we're
have to.
remembering them, and to me, it's almost like you're visiting that family member and
Yes.
respecting them. So I have a weird way of looking at cemeteries when it comes to that aspect, because
Yes.
it's like, hi, how are you? And it's
You don't
it
want to
might-
lose their memory.
Exactly.
We
and
didn't know them when they were here, but why should they have lost their memory of who they were? Because they were somebody here.
Left a mark
Exactly.
somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and you see them I like to clean
Oh,
them
gosh,
off,
yeah.
and you know what I mean? And just respect
Oh, yeah.
that. And sometimes you can't even read them, but
Oh.
they were somebody, so
Yep,
it's
exactly.
like, I love cemeteries. So
Yes.
I think you're doing a few different things when you go there.
Yeah.
Contacting spirits, but you're affecting the dead as much as people may say we're not, but we actually
What
are.
the hell?
We gotta start getting recorded.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it all over again.
Well, I know. Wait just a minute. And we're back, even though you guys did not know that we took a break. But we did, because we thought I didn't. Okay, so I thought I didn't hit record, but I did.
And I was just like, give me more wine.
And so we gave her more wine.
Some more wine, so I'm
It was
relaxing.
pretty awesome. These
Yes.
girls are so awesome. They're in here shopping, recording. Like, wouldn't it be awesome to do this every time you recorded?
Yeah.
come in a shop,
I
drink
think I
wine,
break the
and
bank. I think I own your store.
yes, that's how I ended up being partners. So I was like, okay, Bon, look, we're gonna have to work something out. I'm going broke. I don't even know, my job. That's all I'm working for. They might as well not even pay me. They need to just pay you. We need to come up with something. She's like, oh, I need a partner. I'm like, deal.
Yeah.
So now I get to come hang out with all these cool stones and stuff. And I don't gotta buy them.
Yeah.
And I can touch them. I can hold them. I
I can
oh,
love
no,
them.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty great. And then all the stuff that I make and do, we get
Yeah,
to
we
sell.
bought a
So
bunch
it's
of stuff.
awesome.
So,
It's great. These girls are awesome.
Yeah, I could just buy everything.
Exactly. And we,
kind of the hook.
yes. And I've been trying to, I've only been at this with her for 2 months. So I'm trying to add in new things, get it alive again, per se, with the community. And it has really, really worked out. We've gotten a lot of compliments about how they don't have to drive to Lansing anymore to find a store like this, or drive to Grand Rapids to find a store. Like, we're like right in your backyard.
Right.
You can come, you can get your readings. You can do the amethyst mat. We do the Reiki. There's so many services. We do classes, but the best part is you shop.
Right.
And then this table, we were going to take this table out of here. And because this is what was just here before. And I brought the front counter and stuff. I said, that table's got to stay here. Because that's what happens is people come in as guests and they leave as family. We sit here, we chat. That's like what we do.
I love that. I love that.
Be able to come in, and then I refer to them kind of like lost souls, where they're kind of getting into the Wiccan or have questions about the spiritual world and stuff. Nobody to ask without getting judged or whatever. No,
Exactly.
get in here.
Come here.
We're having it. Yep.
Come here. Sit down.
You're going to leave with a hug. Sorry, that's just how we do here. Everybody's loved. Everybody's accepted. And that's
on the
exactly
Christmas card list.
Yeah, exactly. We
Put
do
your
have
name
a mailing
there.
list. Yeah.
We gotta
That'd be
do
great.
that. We gotta make
You should. I want one.
Yeah. Make some Christmas cards.
I fucking want one.
Spooky Christmas cards.
Yeah.
Love it.
No, you guys need to start something new.
What?
Halloween cards. Spooky Halloween cards. So
Yes.
instead of sending them out at Christmas, you send them out at Halloween.
I think people
Boom.
are starting to do that a little bit more.
They
And
should.
since this is my
I've never
favorite.
got one, so you should just take one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know I can draw them myself.
Yeah.
So,
you're a
yeah.
good artist. Yeah. So I want
Aw.
a special one, like a one that I'll keep.
Okay.
Type of one.
Forever.
And then I want you to get
That's
all
awesome.
feely in it.
Now,
And
like,
I want you to tell me how much you love me.
Oh, yeah, me
oh
too.
my gosh.
Without
This is
me
that notebook
and-
crap she was talking about the other day. Like, she wants me to just be like,
Oh, my
maybe
God,
for
this
her
is great.
birthday next year, I'll do some feeling stuff. I don't know.
You always remember me on my birthday. You
Yeah.
always do.
I'm not
You're
one to,
always
like, get in my
around here.
feelings kind of
Thank
person.
God for Facebook. That's all I'm saying about birthdays.
Oh,
I'm
my
just-
God.
Me too.
I would never remember. Like, if I go off Facebook,
I can barely remember mine. Like,
I'm like that. I'll go off Facebook and my sister will be like, "Did you remember it's our brother's birthday?" I'm like,
yeah.
"No, I don't even know what day it is." Like, it's just like, "You're awful," and I'm like, "Well, no, you just reminded me, so now I can say happy birthday." I told her, "This is your job. If I'm on Facebook, you're on it. You're getting the." But she's good. She's like my mother. My mother
Okay,
was like
yeah.
that, so she would always like contact me and say, "It's so and so's birthday. Call them." So I'm like, "Okay." So I never needed a account. She was my Facebook.
Yeah,
So
right.
yeah. So then Facebook came after my mom was gone, and I'm like, "Okay, well, at least this is something that I can keep normal. Someone's reminding me, like,
yes.
hey."
So
But now that I
helpful.
got 50 million people on my Facebook, I got to go through like the 50 million birthdays.
Yeah, and you're like, who the hell is this? I
Yeah,
don't. Okay, yeah,
like,
you're not getting a happy
Sam,
birthday.
I am. What? Okay, it's his birthday now. Let me go ahead.
Awesome. I hope he's having a great day.
And I'm trying to. I always try to like wish everybody happy birthday because it's
Oh,
their
for sure.
special day.
Yeah.
But sometimes
Yes.
it's like a lot.
I wish like I could actually just have all my friends in it and say, "This is your hat." I don't care if you were born in February. I don't care if you were
Right.
born in July.
Do it January
Just a
1st.
one time.
Just
Yeah,
The
just-
2020. Everybody on my
Like,
list.
This
Happy
is your
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Boom,
Like, I
Now
bitches,
leave me the
take
hell
it.
alone.
Yeah.
Because I don't log in. I'll go quite a while
Yeah.
on Facebook. So then I miss
Yeah.
out, right?
What? There's a life
And
outside
they- and it's
Facebook?
like,
I know,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
What is
they
that
get
nonsense?
offended.
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah.
their birthday. It's their
their
special.
birthday.
Like my sister
then-
started. Her birthday's the 18th, and October 1st, she's like, "Birthday time!" It's like, dude, I know your birthday, and you got 18 more days. You need to chill. Like, me, I celebrate milestone birthdays. Like even though people say, "Oh, Heather, it's your birthday," I'm like,
Yeah.
my next one's gonna be 45. You know what I mean? My 40, I did something. 45, I'm that.
You're
kind of-
45.
I'm 43.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, you're 43? Shut
Yes,
the fuck
I am
up.
43.
Yes.
Whoop whoop. So yes,
That's all right, I'm younger.
77. Yeah. So yeah.
No, okay, first of all, you guys look great.
Thank you.
Like,
Thank
what's your...
you.
Oh, you're witches. That's right.
Which,
I forgot you're just like me. So we have the...
yes.
the
Young,
yeah, that
How old are
serum.
you?
Mm.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't ask.
25.
Shit.
Yeah, there we go.
She
Oh
looks
my God,
25.
You're so sweet. Oh my God, I have an 18-year-old. She just
I have a
graduated.
22-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see that? I was like, what is that? I almost flipped the table over that. I was like, this ain't right. Just ain't right. No, I'm 38. I'll be 39 next year.
Yes.
Something
Thanks.
in the blood.
Mm-hmm.
It's a DNA.
And see, that's why
Native
everybody should be
American. Are you
witches.
Native American?
I am not.
I am.
I'm like, I am not.
Cherokee Indian. Whoop, whoop.
I dated one of those once though.
Was it a bad experience or a good experience?
It was good.
You gotta say bad. You're like,
I'm like,
if
it
it's
was
not your
good.
husband, I guess you gotta say it
No,
was
no.
awful.
I'm like, no, no,
It was
no. He was mixed. So, but he was so beautiful. He had the cheekbones.
awful.
I was like, you are beautiful. Now, when summertime came around, he got that Cherokee skin. So he'd almost turn a tint of red.
Yeah, I turn red. I try not to go out there because it's like you burn. You burn so bad.
Well, he
and it's
didn't
like,
burn. He was mixed with not white.
I burn,
it's a-
but like I have to adjust to it. But I don't go out there that much. You know.
wouldn't burn if you went out more than once
Once.
a year.
Well, I used to go out and like well, my mom used to do it. We would lather ourselves in vegetable oil and be like, "Son, take me away."
Yeah.
And then it's like
Then you're like a piece of
you
bacon.
can throw an egg on you.
Uh-huh,
So,
yeah.
yeah, it's good stuff. But don't do that no more because that's not
I
good.
didn't
No.
realize it caused skin cancer.
Yeah, no. Yeah, my mom would just be like, "Oh, vegetable oil, that's the jam." And it's like, so me, I'm seeing her like, okay, she looks pretty darn
Well,
good.
you didn't sleep for like 2 weeks after that, right?
Oh,
Trying to lay
man.
down.
my
Oh,
God.
ugh.
Are the worst. Actually,
Oh.
believe it or not, I did not get burnt this year, did I?
Well, we all kind of
Did I?
stayed in.
I got pretty dark. I have
Yeah.
We were wearing a mask. I mean, it's-
Witches will do that.
yeah, witches will
Yeah.
do that. We can't help it.
The heat.
No, it's not. And cold's not it either. And I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. That's why I live in
We're just
Michigan.
fall. My middle
Yeah.
name is Autumn, and that's because I
That
love
is great.
autumn.
Yeah.
So
That is
it's like,
great.
that's my stuff.
Like today's perfect.
Perfect.
120 degrees. She don't care. She's like, oh, it's great. And I'm like,
Hey, she's just loving life. That's what you're doing, right? Loving the life.
I love it.
That's
I love
it.
heat.
Yeah.
It's constant like it.
when she's
Yeah, they
when
do.
she's hot, I'm cold, which is really weird because it's actually cold.
One room has the other room has the air conditioning.
I just say I'm fine when I'm.
You're like,
fine.
whatever.
Like,
Give me
On
some
the drive
wine.
Here, I asked them. I'm like, is anybody else hot? They're like, no. I turn the air on. I'm sorry. I'm dying.
But it kind of felt like she turned the heat on. So, I was gonna say it, but whatever.
Kind of felt like
She
it.
did say, she's like, did you just turn the? They didn't push the air conditioning button yet. A
Okay.
little bit later, I pushed the air conditioning.
Oh, so you just
Wind
burnt me
coming
up
in.
for a little
Yeah,
bit.
the wind coming in.
She was burning
too
me
warm.
at the stake. There we go.
I would
That'll
never.
happen.
I would never. I would never do such a thing.
What happens? We just go so left. We're just like,
Right.
we'll be on one topic and we're just like, so anyways, the weather
So,
out
Denise,
in Albuquerque is good.
Cal,
Would you like to speak up, Annie?
She's been talking.
I've been talking. I said
Six
stuff while you were
words total.
shopping.
Yeah, she was talking when you were shopping.
You were
so
shopping.
She's like, wait, what? That part of my life isn't what?
I didn't register that. Like, what is happening right now?
she blocked out. It was awesome. Yeah, I can't wait until you guys come back again. Can spend more
Yes.
time.
I have
Then I can give you guys readings and stuff. You
Oh,
guys
I
can get
love
like the
that.
full experience because we do classes and stuff here too. I will. His body, she was more of like the spiritual with the rocks and stuff. I brought in the witchy stuff. So on some of the classes, we'll be doing some of the Wiccan stuff as far as like I'll be doing a scrying class, teaching that
nice.
and stuff like that. That's not how I get my messages. However, I researched it to death. So I'm pretty confident I'm being able to teach it or kind of explain when people ask, because people are like, what is that? And then I tell them about the mirrors. But it isn't just mirrors. It's like the crystal balls. And we've all done it since we were children, looking up at the sky with the
Right.
clouds,
Right.
where your mom says, oh, I see an elephant. And you're like, what, Mom? I see a snake. You know?
Right.
That's scrying. And so many people are like, oh. I mean, even like I was like, oh, when I found out.
Well,
you
when
don't
people
think
were
of stuff
doing
like
those,
that.
I remember like Matt Warner from Warner
Yeah.
was doing that in the mirrors, and
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was really cool. And I didn't bring the mirror with me tonight, but one of our teammates gave us family, so we've
Yeah.
been trying to do that, but I'm learning the concept of it. It's just something we have to like. We're just staring in it. You know, like what happens.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but, I mean, all this stuff. This is why I love other teams. Like I love having them come with us, investigate,
you learn
because you
so
do.
much. Everybody does it different.
Do like I remember when we first started, we had like a K2, and we're like, oh yeah, we're
This
so
is
cool.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like oh my god, it flickered a little bit, and then like everybody else has this really cool stuff, and you evolve and you learn, and you're just like, wow, this is really interesting, and I remember the first time we seen like a flashlight session.
Mm-hmm.
That blew my mind. You know
Oh,
what
yeah,
I mean? I'm just
yeah.
like, something as simple as a little flashlight going on and off. I was just like, huh? I was just like so excited about that. It's just, those type of things. And I wouldn't even have thought to do those kind of things.
Right.
Like Scar, when I seen Scar use the little cat balls when they were at the 6, I was like, how damn simple. And like, I'm here like researching equipment that is like $500.
No, do not do that.
No,
I'm like, do not do that.
Yes, and she's got these little cat balls, and I'm like,
there's
amazing.
Easier ways.
Amazing.
Yes,
Like, so simple.
And always, when we talk about investigating, I'm always like, you know what? Go back to the basics, like the dowsing rods.
Yeah.
The easier stuff. However, when I started the crew, I had half spiritual and then half science. So half of them would use the equipment and then half would use themselves. Yes. And I loved it because then at the end of it, we're going through all the evidence and stuff. I wouldn't let those two groups talk. They'd write it down and then we would collaborate, did that fall back on what they felt? And, and stuff like that. So
did it always seem to coincide?
Most of the time it did. Sometimes it didn't. But then you'd go back, one of those things where you'd go back and try to debunk it. Maybe it was something with the wiring of the location or, it could be anything. Or I had my cell phone up here, type of thing. I personally, I got so obsessed with the equipment. Like, so first of all, my wallet hates me. I can tell you that. Second of all, I missed out on so much. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah. With experiencing the feelings,
the spiritual part of it.
Yeah, and even just noticing the beauty of the history of a location is that you miss out on so much because you get so up and like, oh my God, my SLS isn't working, or this drained all my battery, or oh my God, So, and I'm like, what the hell am I doing?
If you just
you
get to pick up on all
Oh yeah,
I'm not much of a
the science part of it.
I feel it.
Yep. That's where I did like a complete flip-flop. Now I'm like, yep, I have all the equipment. It's sitting there. I'll go in and see what I feel first, talk it over with Mama Mary, and, we'll have our discussions about it. Then we'll break out the equipment. Half the time, not even all of it anymore. But before, like, that's what I was all about.
Yeah, because then you get distracted by the equipment.
Yeah.
And then you, like you said, you're missing all the, like, small little subtle things.
Yeah. Because there's probably a ghost or spirit right behind you fucking with shit like you wouldn't believe, and we're missing it.
And we're like,
oh man, the battery.
The Wi-Fi's not working. I can't hook this camera up. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And that's how, like, when we do things, and that's what, I get really excited about, like, residentials.
Mm-hmm.
That was supposed to be one of your guys' glasses of wine.
Spirits here.
But
I will take a sip.
Hold on, I gotta pause what I'm saying for this. Okay, Kelly is now, she's testing the wine.
Sipping
Sipping the wine. It's happening. Okay.
Sip.
We have a sour face. We have a sour face on deck. Oh no, it's out the gate. She don't like it.
This isn't the best. No.
It doesn't matter.
And wine.
I drink $200 bottles of wine.
Yeah. It's an
Those
acquired
are usually
taste.
the worst.
Yeah. Oh my.
Thank you.
Girl, next time you girls are here, I'm getting some of that 250 wine.
Oh, I can't wait.
It'll go smooth, and it's probably watered down, and that's why it goes down. I don't know, but I fucking like it, and I have the same effect. So
Sun Country wine cooler.
That's like the sweet
Boone's
revenge.
Farm.
It tastes like Welch's grape juice.
I
Blah blah
I
blah blah
love
blah.
Welch's grape juice.
But there's a wine that
Virginia.
I think it's
Virginia.
I'm pretty sure it's Virginia, but I'm not 100%.
So
it
okay,
was really good.
I'm gonna ask
You
a
got
question
me, right?
of you, Sarah.
She got me. What?
Do you guys have haunted locations out this way? So if we came out and stayed this way, what?
I'd take you all over.
Woo woo. Okay, so we got to make plans on
That's
that.
I wish that you guys had more time, just like I told Toledo Spirit Hunters that was just here, that I take you guys, because we go to Strike Relax. I know that your obsession with the cemeteries. That one. We were actually just on a YouTube channel from some kids from MSU.
Oh, wow.
I can't say this on recording, but I'll tell you afterwards.
Beep, 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 beep.
It was a lot of fun. They got stuff. We've gotten EVPs and like straight up, like you can, I'll see if I can get it on my phone when we're done here. But that is a great place. We actually, when we get into equipment, that's where we take it to test it out. Nice. So, that would be a place. There's a Quaker cemetery over here that's like up in the woods and stuff. There's actually one over by my house. There's actually a what is it, like a ghost town right over there, probably about 5 miles from here. I have not been there yet, but I plan on it soon. Try that out.
Maybe we should make.
Yeah.
That would be it.
Oh yeah, I think you guys should totally come over on this
A little
side.
bit more wine and I'm done, everybody.
Come over.
There's this whole cup.
I'm like, you guys should just come stay the weekend sometime. It'd be great.
I would
Do you
love
want
it.
to try this?
That would be fabulous.
I would
We
love
could
it.
go all over.
Because I love cemeteries. Like
Oh,
I
yes.
always do like my recon during the
take a
day
sip.
because I want to take pictures
Yeah.
of them during the day and then go back at
That's
night.
exactly what you need to do. So you need more than just going there the one time to investigate or what have you. Yeah, there's a lot of locations over this way on this side of the state that we could take you. So we will.
It's not bad. It's just it's wine.
It's
Not
It's
glass.
because
making my
it's
mouth
a Pinot.
pucker.
It's
Yeah,
a Pinot.
yeah, exactly. That's why I
Pinot is
almost
more like a
didn't get it.
dry, semi-sweet.
Yeah, it makes my mouth pucker.
That's what Pinot is.
Yes, and that's why I almost didn't get it. But I was like, it's so damn pretty.
Yeah.
I have to get it whether I like it or
drink
not.
As long as it's not dry. Pinot's not completely dry.
Yeah, where it feels like you're
might
drinking
be
cardboard.
Yes.
I think
Our
that
feet
one was.
Instant heartburn on a bottle.
Yes, thank you. The feet. My first time ever drinking wine, I had to force myself to drink it probably for like 6 months before I was like, because I'm like I wanted to be fancy.
Right.
So I'm like I'm gonna drink wine. I hated it, but I had to. Now I'm like, okay, I can handle it. It's an acquired taste. You have to almost teach your palate and your tongue to
Yes.
like it.
Our team member Veronica, I drink sweet and complete dry, and she loves it. And it's like, well, it works out because she has her bottle of wine, I have my bottle of wine.
Yes,
So
yes.
when we go out, it works out with me and her.
Oh,
So
for
it's
sure.
like, I know she does not like it.
I take a sip. I try each one of them. I still don't like it, and move on.
We'll keep trying.
I do.
Because I plan on seeing you guys a lot more.
Yes,
Whether I
and,
got to
you
get
know,
over
it's the
there,
same
you guys
thing
come
with
over here.
Lobster and crab. I don't
Okay.
like it. It smells so good.
You
Presentation.
know,
It looks
yes.
delicious.
I wish
And
I
I
like
go and
grown
I
up
eat
food
it.
too. I don't like grown up
don't
food
like it.
either.
I want to
Give
like
me chicken tenders any day.
Yeah.
That's always my
Yeah.
go-to because you can never go wrong with chicken tenders.
Right.
And you go to a fancy ass restaurant, you're like, I'm gonna try something different. And you're like, ooh.
Yeah.
Here's my rule: is if I cannot pronounce it, I'm not eating it. So that's usually how I end up getting. I'm like, oh, chicken tenders, I can pronounce that, and I know I
Right.
like it.
Right. Yeah, I'm a chicken. If it's got chicken in it, I'm usually pretty good. As
Well,
long
we
as
have,
it's chicken.
sometimes they'll throw some shrimp in there and stuff, and I'm like, as much as I want to like shrimp and seafood of any kind, I can't. I don't
Yeah, I
know
like
why.
the shrimp.
Really?
I can eat the shrimp, but I can't eat the crab. I can't eat the lobster. It tastes not supposed to taste that way.
Seafood.
Yeah, but it
I can't do
smells
seafood.
so good. Like I
can
really.
only
It's
And it-
delicious. I don't know what you
and-
guys
and
are
they
talking
make
about.
it
and
look
then she,
cool,
I
too.
think we went out to eat. I don't know if it's crab legs or something she had. And she's working.
I can't.
And
do
working.
that.
Yeah, I'm
and,
like,
and I'm like almost done with my food. I'm
Yeah, you're
like,
like, I
I
ordered
don't
this.
work here. That's like the Black Rock place, that steak place. I'm like, I'm not cooking my own steak. Like, get out of here.
Come on.
And everybody's like, no, they bring it out. It cooks right there. I'm like, yeah, but I gotta flip it and stuff. Like, that's not my job. Like, I'm cooking
that's
here
why
because
I'm
I don't
out.
want to cook. And they're like,
Yeah.
no, it's the experience. I'm like, no, I can cook steak at home.
You're like, no, I experience this every
Yes.
other night at home.
Exactly. And everyone's like, you don't know what you're missing. I'm like, what, cooking my own shit? I'm
No, I
good.
do. I do.
I know how to cook my own stuff. I'm good. But I don't know. People may come back at this and say, Black Rock's wonderful. Good.
I've never
then
been
you
there.
come cook my shit.
Right, you do it for me.
They bring it out on like
It's
a
supposed to be
plate.
good.
They bring
Yeah.
the steak out and I guess you cook it. Like I said, I'm not a freaking chef.
It's like 900.
Right.
It's like a 900-degree hot plate.
and I gotta cook it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to
wow.
cook steak.
That's what
What
I'm
if I
saying.
burn myself?
Yes.
I'm all about safety first. What if I burn myself?
I don't know. I need
Yeah.
a chef hat. Like, why do
I mean, do I have to bring my own seasonings and stuff too?
Why do,
I
I
think
gotta,
it's
why do I gotta tip them? I should get a discount on my bill.
I
Cooking
should get
my own
tipped.
food.
Exactly.
This is my concept with the grocery store.
Uh-oh, here we
You
go.
know, when you gotta check out your own shit, I am not a cashier.
Oh.
Why am I not getting a 50% discount for doing your job. They'd
You
be
know,
like,
I
a patient
do-
coming in, and I'd be like, okay, go ahead and assess yourself. You need to take your own vitals, take your temperature. Let me know when you're done.
Have at it.
Have at it.
Self-checkout medical. Your self-triage.
I love
Yeah,
it.
and bring your own pills from
They
home.
should. They might
See-
soon have self-triage. Like, we better, like...
Yeah, we better put a wrap on that
Yeah.
because we're gonna.
Maybe we
Yeah.
can patent that self-triage.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that,
We
yeah.
can set up a whole center and, like, we can make money.
Yeah.
You know,
Cha-ching.
you know how many
You
people
just
would
slide
be...
your arm in, like Rite Aid, and you take your own vitals and all that good
Yeah.
stuff and be like, okay, now you
See,
come to us.
I
Self-surge
do.
or urgent care.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Urgent care.
Yes.
Here's a Band-Aid.
Come on in.
Here's a Band-Aid.
I do the self checkout, and I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's either that, or I wait in line for another hour because Walmart only has 2 checkouts open, and I'm
Yes.
like, oh my god. And then it's
Because they
always
know
the
you're
slow
going to go to
ones.
the self-checkout, so
Do
they don't
you
want to
know
pay the people.
what my bougie self does?
Yeah, and
I
what,
walk
girl?
right up, I find somebody, and I say, can you open that cash register for me because I need to check out.
Well, good. We're
they
going
do.
grocery shopping after. Sorry, you're gonna have to miss out on the investigation
Yeah, we
tonight.
gotta
I'm
go.
gonna.
We gotta go to Walmart. So like,
We
I'm
gotta
gonna need
go.
you to do this real quick.
We gotta take Gigi to the Walmarts real quick.
Right. They usually do open it up for me, though.
That is great. Oh, look at her. She's like, yeah. Hey, you should probably rent yourself out like that.
Yeah, she's
Right, just somehow, yeah.
Hey, man.
She's not so happy when I do it when she's with me. But I mean,
I'd probably be like, I'm gonna be
I'm
in the
super
bathroom.
chill. I just chill. I'm just like whatever. But I do kind of like the
She's like,
self
whatever. I'm
checkouts
like,
because I just
yeah,
want to get the
you
hell
know.
out of there.
Yes, and I know
I was
it'll
going for the
happen
self-serve,
the way how fast I want it to go because I'm in
Yes.
control of it. I don't mind it. However, it does suck because people are trying to make money and getting jobs and stuff, taking that away from them. But yeah, I don't know. I get both sides of it, so I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah, because I do use it.
Yeah.
And especially when it grows. 1 or 2 things, I'm like, good, like if I'm just running in there like I was today to get wine and
Couple things.
whatnot, yeah, and I'm like, oh yeah, ching, I'm done. Man, I tell you, man, we're emptying out a full grocery cart,
Yeah, no.
No.
It's not
and then
happening.
I gotta take it. You gotta put it in your car. Then you gotta take it out of your car, take it in your house, and then you gotta put it away.
After you already checked it out.
Yeah. And then I gotta put it in my cart to begin
Okay, I'm
with.
not gonna lie. I do the click it list, so I do nothing. Like I
Oh my
just
God, I
pull
knew
up,
that was coming.
I pop
I
my
knew-
trunk and I'm like, thank you, tip. Here you go. And
I
I'm
knew
gonna
that
carry
was
my
coming
day.
from somebody. I did. Oh
I
my God.
love the click it list. I'm just like, yeah, I'm
I
not
big
doing
heart you.
none of this.
I big
I'm
heart
doing
you.
none
Oh
of
my
this.
God.
I'm like, let me just go online.
See, I'm surprised my husband hasn't done that yet because
It
he's
is
the one that's always like.
amazing.
We do have a routine down, and I think it's actually probably good for our relationship because it
Right.
teaches teamwork. Like I'm scanning like a mutt because he can't scan worth of shit. Like it'll be like right in front of his face. He's scanning upside
See,
down and
that's
shit.
me. I'm flipping in. I'm looking. It's like it's 5
See,
items an hour.
you would think that I worked at Walmart's before, so I'm like, ding, ding. And then he'll go over and
You're
he'll
like
back.
cocktail throwing it
Yeah,
up and
I'm
like,
Yeah, just like from what's that movie? What's that movie?
Cocktail.
oh no,
No,
employee
not
of the
cocktail.
month.
Yes, employee of the month.
He's
Yes,
like, boom, boom,
yes,
boom,
yes.
yeah.
Throwing it. Yeah,
Yeah, there
that
you go.
fucking
See?
bastard. He was a dick
I love
on that
it.
one.
She
but-
loves. She knows
yeah.
movies. See, good. You guys don't.
Hey, I really
She
liked
knows
my
some.
line
I know none.
Some.
on your guys' podcast when I was like, it needs more cowbell. Because I
Oh,
wrote that down.
yes.
Because I was like, oh, that's gonna be a funny way to bring it in. I was like, and I wrote it down on my list.
I'm gonna enter in like this.
So I have no idea what you guys are talking about, right? So then you sent her the thing. So
Oh my
and
God.
here's me, my straight reality. I'm like, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, okay. And then the part where he's like, don't, right by his ear. That was the
fucking
funny part.
belly's hanging out and shit. And he's like,
So hilarious. Like she's watching it. I'm still dying laughing,
She's like-
and she's just like, I don't know why you find this stuff funny, and then she's like, that was kind of funny. And I'm like, how me and her are best friends? It's so like yin and yang. It's so crazy. It's just
Got you
like.
down pat with that.
yeah,
I do.
that
I
is
just-
great. Oh my God, I love
I
that.
know all of her mannerisms. It's funny.
That
I'm
is
just like-
great.
I knew when
Aw.
she was gonna start watching. I'm like, she's not gonna find anything funny about it because she's like,
My best friend and I are the same
it's
way.
so funny that I'm dying. Like I laugh at the stupidest shit. Like there's this meme where these 2 bunnies are fighting and it says like kung fu fighting or kung whatever, and I'm dying. Everyone's like, what is so funny? I'm like it's funny. They're bunnies and they're kung fu. And
How
everyone's
is this
like,
not
so
funny?
stupid. And I'm just like, I like stupid ass funny shit.
Yeah,
and Kelly will look at me like, why am I friends with her?
What is
I
happening?
think like I want to actually understand
I want to understand.
I want to laugh too.
Oh,
and I'm like,
come on,
crying. I'm
guys.
like, oh my God, that's hilarious.
And I'm just sitting there like,
Oh my God.
I want to feel like you feel right now.
She's like,
I
oh my
want
God.
that emotion.
More
And then-
cowbell? What is it? I'm like,
I know.
more
I was
cowbell?
so praying that somebody would get what I was saying.
Oh, I had it.
Because I was like, oh my God, my brother would be so proud of me right now, is what I was actually thinking. But then I'm like,
Every time that
what
song
if
plays
they
in our
don't
break,
know?
I'm like, ding, ding.
she's got like a ton of like
Useless
useless
information.
knowledge. She's the
Yes.
person you want for Jeopardy. I've
Yes.
got 3 categories. It's going to be religion,
Medical.
science, and medical. That's it. Those are my categories. That it's like I only have so many gigabytes. She has way more gigabytes, so she, has all this other.
I like. I'm going to use that. I like that one. Well, that sucks. You have more gigabytes than
Yeah,
me.
I have a lot of
It is true.
gigabytes.
It
I
is.
can get all types of time.
That is
It's-
funny.
And mine is like you've only got this amount of memory space, so
And I'm always like
You
trying
have
to give her
to
like
know
movie
these.
My
quotes.
husband, I can tell him one thing, right? And then he's like, well, I heard this on a He used to be a podcaster as well. He had a true crime podcast. It took off like super fast. It was too much for him. So he got out. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, we could do what we love like full time and get paid for it. What are you doing? But now he listens to every kind of podcast. It'll be now dinner time. Our discussion is, well, what'd you learn today, babe? It'll be something random. And they'll say like, we're in a discussion, not an argument, a discussion. And I will tell him, okay, the sky is blue. And then he'll be like, no. I heard on a podcast the sky is blue.
Oh my God, I relate.
And I'm like, what do you mean you heard it on a podcast? Like, I just told you. Yeah, but I heard it on a podcast.
My husband's like, let me go to Google. I don't
Yeah.
believe you. He doesn't believe shit I say. Like, I can have like the
I know,
facts,
girl.
the paperwork, and he's like, I gotta see what Google says about this.
Yes.
And I'm like, seriously, right now? Like, I'm totally have like the evidence. Evidence
Yes,
right here.
I got fucking blood work
But
right
he
here.
wants to go to like
should.
poofoff.com to find out that I'm wrong. I'm like, okay. Like,
Yeah,
whatever. I
yes.
guarantee I'm right on this, but
Yes.
whatever.
Oh, fucking men. Anyway, on that
Anyway,
note,
on that
we
note-
need to get these ladies out of here. Well, I got to check
Yes.
them out because they're buying stuff. They're keeping me in business. So you guys can
Yes.
come here and check out all of our stuff.
Yeah, we have to head on out to our investigation tonight. So looking
That is
forward to
awesome.
that.
I'm so
yeah.
excited. So where can everybody find you?
Chicks and Spirits. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook, chicksandspirits.com. We have all our podcasts listed there the day after. Usually, Blog Talk Radio under Anchor for the Soul Paranormal. You will find our live podcast plus any other like past podcasts that we do is going to be on that network.
Internet radio.
Yeah, so we love Anchor for the Soul Paranormal, and we thank them for giving us that opportunity to have Stay Spooky.
I don't know why she didn't come to ours for that because we have that opportunity too.
We are
it wasn't
coming.
said.
We're going to be coming that way. So
Okay.
we're going to talk about that. We're in works to come on a second show.
Yes.
For Chicks and Spirits are going to launch a second show with what's the name of the network?
Across the Golden Veil.
There you go. So
I'm like,
we're going to be coming soon
I
with a
hope Mama's
second show
proud
on
of me.
Across the Veil.
across the Golden Veil.
Across the Golden Veil Paranormal. So we're working on the works for that. It's going to be amazing. Another show for Chicks and Spirits. And just follow us, man.
Yay.
And catch up with all our shenanigans. We do karaoke car rides. We do all
What?
types of fun stuff. Like, we just have a blast. So, yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're sisters.
I'm telling you.
I'm
right?
just throwing that out there because I love
We
karaoke.
both wear glasses. Just that
I
I'm
know.
on right now.
And I never have mine on.
Listen, you guys.
Listen, Linda.
When I sat down here, I was like, oh, middle of two sisters. Kind of look alike. The color hair. Her glasses are identical. She's got glasses that are like
I know, and that's
I know.
why I never, ever wear my
I totally
glasses.
have
I will
glasses
go
just like
blind in
that.
my contacts before I ever wear my glasses. I'm like, no, I'm gonna wear them today.
Ironically,
Mine are in the car.
I never see her wear her
Without,
contacts.
I don't ever wear my
Without
contacts.
WTF? Oh my
And
God.
she's
I-
putting
you
them
guys
in the car.
In the car.
Oh, okay.
While she's driving.
Yeah.
Well, I was driving. She
And
was
I,
driving.
Oh my
I
God.
put them in the car, and I was like, I never, like, my glasses are still in the car. I never not
Right.
wear them. But,
Right.
like, since I'm going to be in a mask tonight, they've been fogging up.
Oh my God.
So-
I'm trying to get used to that. Is there a trick?
You got to put the
You
mask
gotta-
above the glasses.
The
and
glasses
drop
Really?
on top of the mask.
Yeah.
Cause I'm all like, oh, I ain't wearing this bitch right.
Yeah.
It's like right down here.
It'll
Yeah.
smoke up and everything. So, yeah, so I have to, So,
Oh,
yeah.
yuck.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
stuff.
Ah.
But yeah. I
That's
love
great.
our
Oh
connection.
my gosh,
I'm
this
so
is
glad I
great.
got
Oh
to
my
meet
gosh,
you
yes.
finally. It was a great time.
No,
Yeah.
I want to like put her hair in a braid so it's just like yours.
I usually always I love my hair in braids because my mom would braid my hair all the time and be like, my little.
Well, that's why I'm always
Do you
like this.
I mean, seriously.
My dad used to do that, but it was a bunch of little braids. It's before the crimper came out, and on the weekends I went to see my dad. He liked my hair all crimped. I'd have to sit there for hours, like
my
5,
mom
6
would-
years old, in little braids. But he did it. He sat there, him and my grandma. And the next
That was
day,
my
I'm like,
mom.
oh, this fucking sucks. And the 2 days of my hair just getting pulled. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, you
braids.
can yank the shit out of my hair. My mom bred me into that. Like I was getting my hair braided the minute I was out the womb. So it was like, my girlfriend would like yank. She's like, "Well, does this hurt?" And she pulls my hair. I'm like, "Girl, no." Like,
No,
I've
you're
been having my
threatening
hair-
me with a good time
Yeah,
is
like-
what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
perfectly
just
fine.
stop.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
Yeah, you pretty much set me right up for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
she
you.
sure did.
Sorry,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Wherever your minds go, I can't control.
All right, so seriously, we're gonna get off here. Oh my God,
Yes.
because we could be here.
forever.
Yeah,
Thank you
we're gonna
for
have to
having
get them
us.
back.
We appreciate you
Yes.
having
Oh,
us.
for
we
sure,
love
yes.
it. Such
Thank
a
you
good
We
for
love
time.
you
having us,
guys.
yes.
Yes,
So-
it's awesome.
And stay spooky, everybody.
Aw, that's so cute. Aw. So remember, stay kind, stay humble, and don't yuck someone else's yum ever.